Hello and welcome to the last week of class. I want to go over briefly what's expected of your chapbook assignment. You'll notice here in the conclusion folder, if you click on that, that you have kind of what you need to do this week. Your chapbook is due as a PDF, and here you have some information about how to do that, which I'll show you in a minute, by midnight on 5/4, so that's finals week. So this week and next you have the opportunity to begin revising all three of your pieces, your fiction story, your creative nonfiction essay, and your poem. You should have feedback now from all of your peers and from me. If you click on the link that I've included in your comments, you'll notice you can open up your document and see my side comments and the end comment. Hopefully you started some revision for your creative nonfiction and fiction pieces before this point. But I want to take a minute to explain to you what you will need to do for this. So you have two assignments here, one from your book, which is A Way of Writing, and then to do your final blog post, which is about kind of your process or whatever you want to say to me as a final thought there. So let's go ahead and open this up. So a chapbook is something that's done in many of the Intro to Creative Writing classes that are in person at NKU. Each of the students generally prepares an actual book, which they will decorate the cover. Sometimes they'll do a bio on the back. It looks in many ways like a real book, but smaller. Here I have an example of The Eye Like a Strange Balloon by Mary Jo Bang. And you can see, hopefully you can see it. I'll put it over my face here. But you know, there's some kind of thematic picture on the front, which, you know, people will do for their chapbooks. There's an explanation in the front here, which will be your writer's statement. So your introduction should include how you've grown as a writer over the semester. You can use some of what you said in your discussion board post, why you decided to arrange and title your work the way you did. So you don't have to put it in the order that we did it in. For instance, you don't have to put fiction first and poetry last. You should think about the arrangement and how it maybe all goes together in some thematic way, and maybe make a title for all three pieces. But in your introduction, explain why you did that, and then mention readings of process that contribute to your growth. So any readings that we did this semester that you found particularly useful, connect those in. This is a great place to go back and visit your personal reading blog, because you'll notice you were talking throughout that about how you were connecting to it. So take some of that information and put it in your introduction. So this should be about 2 typed double-spaced pages in the beginning of your book. So here's the checkbook of how I'm going to evaluate your mini book or chapbook. I'm going to look at the appearance. Is it in a PDF? Is it professional? If you want to kind of draw or include a photograph as your cover, that's fine. Or you can just, you know, have the title looking very professionally. You should have a contents page with all three of those and your introduction listed on it. And you should provide revised, polished examples of the 3 genres that we've worked in. I want to see evidence of editing. Now, you do not have to do everything I told you or everything your peers told you, because I think Jeremy was talking about in his discussion not necessarily agreeing with some of the ideas presented with the classmates. So ultimately remember that this piece is yours. So if, like Jeremy, there's something that you feel very passionately about with your own work, think about the problem that perhaps your classmates were having with the story, and maybe you can do something else to make them not feel that anxiety or criticism about your story, but maintain the structure or what you like. And ultimately, you have to remember that it's your art and it has to stay true to you. And people aren't going to like or appreciate or get everything that you do, but you should be willing to support why you kept the things that you kept. So basically, I'm not going to grade you on if you did every single thing that I said or your peers did. I'm going to grade you on if I see you growing as a writer and that you put thought into editing and revising your piece. And if you want to talk to me about some of the choices you made in your introduction, I do hope that you'll do this. So you should contextualize the order and talk about your growth, so how you came to make the editing decisions that you did. So I want to also see that you understand all three of the genres, that your work, it fits into those genres in some way, that it isn't all over the place, that you've grown as a writer. And so those are the three areas I'm going to be evaluating you on. And you'll notice also in this conclusion folder that there is a place to submit that right here before midnight on 5/4. But remember, that blog post is due then. So remember this. You should have, a title. You should have the contents page. Your introduction should go in here. And then if you wanted to, put a picture of yourself and a little bio at the end, that will make it even more creative and professional. So as with all the other assignments, have fun with this, be creative. I just wanted to say too that I've really, really enjoyed getting to know you all over the course of this semester. It's gone really, really quickly, I think, and I feel like we've grown to have such a community in our discussions and such good conversation throughout it. And I hope to get to see you all more in the future. You can feel free to stop by my office or email me, or perhaps find me on Facebook. We can go out for coffee, all of that. And I look forward to seeing what you all become as writers. Don't forget too that that extra credit is still available if you're not that excited about your grade right now. Please contact me, email me, any of that, because definitely I want to help you get to the level you should be. So, all right, great to see you all, and I hope you keep in touch.